If you've watched any of my recent videos, you may be wondering, wow, something always in the background looks kind of familiar, but we've yet to see it. What is that? Maybe it's time you see. We have the Hogwarts Express. The Harry Potter train. Put it together a while ago, just ain't had a chance to review it. Maybe it's time I show it to you. About a month ago, I got this set. It's set number 75955. Yeah, it's been out a while. And yeah, there's been lots of videos made about it, I'm sure, but hey, I have it. You see, I had this spur right there that the Hogwarts Express is sitting on, and I had no interest in getting any Harry Potter stuff. But I saw this online and thought, that would fit there pretty good. And it does, it fits perfectly. It actually will move out of the way where you can see the train area where you see King's Cross and the 9 3/4 area where they get on the train. I'm not very versed in Harry Potter, but I've seen the movies, obviously, not read the books, but I thought it was a neat addition to the hobby table with that spur, and it fit in perfectly. It looks really good. It was fun to put together. It was easy. I think it was only $75 or something. It was an enjoyable set to put together and came with a bunch of minifigures. Why don't we get those out? Here's all the figures that come with the set, which is surprising because you get 6 minifigures and the set doesn't cost all that much. When the Star Wars ones, you spend a lot of money and you only get a few. But they have different expressions. I'm not going to flip them around. I like them to all be surprised because, you know, if I was on this table, I would be surprised. But it's a fun little set. Makes a good addition to the table. Here is the train itself up a little up close. If you got a kid or whatever and you buy it for them, I mean, you want to be a little older. Obviously, it says the age ranges are 8 to 14. I guess I passed that by a little bit, but it's a little playable. This top of this comes off, and you can get inside of it, which I'm gonna have a hard time showing, but the back of it, you can see you've got some gauges and you can put a figure in there. It doesn't come with a conductor, so I guess you could have anybody play it. There's seats inside of this. Oh, crashed it. There's seats inside, they can sit in it, whatever. Here I show the detail they have on the platform itself. It's very fragile, so I don't really want to move it around. But you've got your 9 3/4 sign, you've got your 9, and excuse my shaking. This is the 9 3/4 thing. You got your little cart. These are kind of cool. This is The Boy Who Lived, like a little newspaper article. It's got a fake wall. And you got your food cart with your chocolate frog and all that. It's got your lights, little wanted poster. It's cool. Your King Cross sign. It's got a clock and stairs, but it's kind of fragile. But for my purposes, it works out pretty good. It's kind of cool. It sits in this little spur quite nicely. Just want to show you the front of the train real quick. Now, this is the front of the train. What they did is they put this, it's got this front that moves, but if you put that down, that kind of locks it in place when it's sitting, so that it can be pulled around, well, basically pushed around the Lego track, which the Lego tracks are not that expensive. It's a fun little set, and it's a nice addition to the hobby table. So just a little short introduction so you know that it's here. It was fun to put together. Looks nice, I know. Every YouTube reviewer that reviewed this thing complains about the color. It is the wrong color, but I don't care. I think it's neat. It's fun. And if you got a kid who wants it and doesn't want the track, you could play around with it on the floor for sure. It's pretty sturdy. It's not bad, but it was a fun little enjoyable set to put together, and it'll live out its life right here on that little spur over there. At the end of this, there will be some pictures for you to look at. Thanks for watching. See, tucked in his little spot. As you can see, it fits on the Lego tracks perfectly. But I don't know if there's any way to motorize them. I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to let it sit right there. If there's any sets you would like to see me put together, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. I ain't getting the Coliseum, just so you know. I'm not about that. That thing's a little crazy.